Welcome back to another Seattle Seahawks franchise. This is episode number 15, week 16 against the St. Louis Rams, who come into this game 8-6. We look at the two quarterbacks here today. Russell Wilson having a tremendous season so far. I'd love to continue that here in this week 16 matchup. The Rams still have playoff hopes alive, at least for a wild card. If they can win this game and their next game, they would easily clinch a spot. But they have to worry about this one here in CenturyLink Field, as we'll see who comes out on top on this one, as the Seahawks are looking to continue their perfect season at a perfect 14-0. Here comes Russell Wilson, as we saw the stats before: 40 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, 65.6 completion percentage, and I cannot catch the yardage, but I believe it was 45-39. First play, handoff to Marshawn Lynch. He gets the ball and is able to run it out and get about 5 yards on that play. Moving to a 2nd and 5 now on our own 25. Wilson drops back to pass. He's finding Lynch again here for the halfback screen. He will take it to the 41-yard line, 16-yard pickup. Moving to a 2nd and down, the Seahawks on their own 41. Wilson drops back to pass. He's going to be sacked by Chris Long. Moving to a 3rd and 17 now on our own 35. Wilson dropping back to pass. He's lobbing it into the air. Jermaine Kearse can't come down with the reception. As here comes Nick Foles. The St. Louis Rams offense, I almost said the Eagles offense, he's having not the greatest of years. He'd like to do a little bit better here in this game to give his team a chance to win. 1st and 10 now on their own 16. First play is a handoff to Trey Mason, and it's a loss for 2 yards. 2nd and 12 now. Play action. Foles dropping back to pass. He's looking around, has plenty of time to throw. It's going to be batted down by Bobby Wagner. Moving to a 3rd and 12 now on their own 14. Foles changing play at the line of scrimmage. He's dropping back to pass. He's lobbing it into the air. It's intercepted by Earl Thomas. Picking up the interception and the user pick by Earl Thomas. His first interception of the day. I believe it's his second of the season. And the Seahawks will have great field position here to start off their second drive of the day. As we look at a replay here, good job at Earl Thomas to get in front of the receiver and intercept that pass. Great job. And now, here come the Seattle Seahawks offense, 2nd and 6 on the Rams 27. It's handed off, but it's going to be met quickly with a loss of 2. 3rd and 8 now. Wilson dropping back to pass. It's intercepted by James Laurinaitis over the middle. There would be a block in the back after that play, but the damage has been done. It's an interception, and that's why we did not get a replay on that one, because of the block in the back. Moving to a 1st and 10 now. Their first play from that turnover, all known 12, so essentially gave the ball away, and now they have a chance themselves. 2nd and 11 now on their own 12, handing off to Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley taking this to 30. He has plenty of running room with him. Can Bruce Irvin or Earl Thomas catch up? They will, but the damage has definitely been made. A huge run by Todd Gurley, about a 57-yard run, but this hit right here to Trey Mason from Bobby Wagner was huge. 2nd and 11 now. Foles is going to hand it off to Trey Mason again. It's another loss, this time for 3. Todd Gurley has definitely been the better back of the day for the Rams. 3rd and 14 now. It's a huge hit by Cam Chancellor, laying a huge hit on Trey Mason. His day is not going the way he intended it to. He picks up 2 yards with the reception. They're able to indeed not get a first down, but they would settle for 3 points. Great hit by Cam Chancellor. I'd love him to come back. I've lost a lot of respect for him since this holdout, but we look at that Marshawn Lynch making a huge and massive juke, able to get a first down. Moving to a 2nd and 7 now, handing off to Lynch again. This time it's nothing, and the Seahawks would punt the ball away, giving the ball to the Rams on a 2nd and 5 on their own 13. Gurley gets the ball for yards. 3rd and inches now, handing off to Gurley again. Once more, Thomas is able to make the tackle. A little bit of man in motion helped me on that one, or it would have been easily 6. 1st and 10, Britt, the man in motion. Foles dropping back to pass. He's finding Britt, and he will pick up 9 yards, 8 to be exact. On their own 44 now. 49 seconds remain in the first quarter. Foles dropping back to pass. He's looking around. He's going to find Gurley. Todd Gurley is having a great game so far, and he's continuing that here with that reception. 3rd and 11 now. The end of the first quarter was upon us. And now on the Seattle Seahawks 46, it's thrown to Bailey. Stedman Bailey, I believe his name is. Able to make the reception, but it's not good enough for a first down. They would punt the ball away, and here come the Seahawks. 2nd and 3, handing out to Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn Lynch making a couple spin moves and able to pick up 7 yards. On our own 36 now. Wilson dropping back to pass. He's looking for Tyler Lockett, and Tyler Lockett is getting off one man. He's trying to get off another, but he picks up 7. 2nd and 3 now. on their own 43, handing it off once again to Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn Lynch is taking this out to the left side and taking it to the 50 for another 7-yard gain. Moving to the Rams 44, handing off to Lynch again. We're setting a set of tone with the running game so far against one of the best defensive lines in the NFL. 2nd and 7 now after that 8-yard gain on the Rams 32. We move to the Rams 17 with a great catch by Jermaine Kearse. 2nd and 9 now on their 16. Wilson drops back to pass. He's finding Jermaine Kearse here for the reception. He picks up another reception on the day. 1st and goal now. Then we're on their 6. Wilson fumbling the ball. Chris Long is able to get the fumble recovery. And the St. Louis Rams are able to take over the ball on their own 13. A huge fumble, a huge momentum builder for the Rams, as they've already had the upper hand so far in this game with 3 points. But it was just a great job by the Rams, able to get some momentum back here, and then we'll start off the drive on their own 13. But they'll take it. 1st and 10 now. It's a play action. Foles dropping back to pass. It's a little bit overthrown. Could have been a good amount of yardage if it's not overthrown. 3rd and 3 now. Britt, the man in motion on their own 20. Foles drops back to pass. He's finding Britt, and Kenny Britt is able to pick up the first down. 1st and 10 now on their own 24. Foles dropped back to pass again. He's throwing to his right and finding Jared Cook. Jared Cook will take this to the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. He will take this all the way as Cam Chancellor missed his tackle. He missed his coverage. And Jared Cook will take it the distance into the end zone for a touchdown. And the 8-6 Rams are trying to get themselves in position for a 9-6 Rams, as this will definitely help their cause, as we're only here in a little bit in the second quarter. The Seahawks would like to bounce back here from this, as it's definitely been a tough game so far. We'll see what they can do on their next drive. Their next drive now, on their own 21, it's a halfback screen, throwing it to Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn Lynch is almost able to get past that lineman. If he does, he might be able to take that the distance, depending on his stamina. 3rd and 3 now, handing off to Marshawn Lynch, and he will pick up 13 on their own 41 now. 1st and 10, Wilson drops back to pass. He's finding Doug Baldwin, and it would be a pickup of 8. 3rd and 1 on the 50. This one's heading up to Marshawn Lynch. There's a flag on the play, and that'll be for holding. They'll move back to a 3rd and 11. A huge flag and a huge momentum demoralizer. And the very next play, Wilson's trying to get the ball off, and it's not good enough. And the Rams get the ball. 2nd and 2 now on their own 26. Foles, halfback screen, throwing to Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley is able to make the reception and take it to the 30. It's a pickup of 4. 1st and 10 now on their own 30. A minute 36 remains in the first half. Foles drops back the pass. He's looking around. He's going to find almost Jared Cook. His Chancellor was able to defend the pass. 2nd and 10 now on their own 30. Throwing to the left and finding Quick. Quick is able to fumble the ball. Jeremy Lane is able to pick it up. It's a fumble recovery caused by Jeremy Lane. And Jeremy Lane is the one that gets it, I believe. It might have been Earl Thomas, but we'll see on the replay here, as we do have a replay, as Brian Quick is giving up the football here on this one. Another huge momentum builder for the Seahawks. It's been momentum all over so far today. Jeremy Lane causing a huge hit, able to get that ball out of his hands. Moving to a 1st and 10 on their 44. Play action. Wilson rolls out to his right. He's looking around. He's throwing it high in the air to Chris Matthews, who picks up the 44-yard touchdown reception. Chris Matthews has been a huge target all season long. That is the 41st passing touchdown from Russell Wilson. And once again, I believe that maybe is his 10th, 9th receiving touchdown for Chris Matthews. It's been a great season so far. That is his 10th receiving touchdown, his 38th reception of the year. So almost every single pass that he gets, but over a little bit over 25% of his passes that he catches are touchdowns. 1st and 10 now on their own 22. Rams throwing to the left and finding Stedman Bailey. 1st and 10 now. Foles drops back the pass. He's lobbing it into the air. Stedman Bailey is once again going to make the reception. I really hope I'm right with Stedman Bailey, because I've said it 3 times. This again is lobbed to Bailey again, and he's able to make the reception, a pickup of 23. 3rd and 7 on the Seahawks 20. The Rams are trying to move the football down the field, get a score before the end of the half. Foles drops back to pass. He's going to find Jared Cook over the middle. He gets the reception, and the Rams will call timeout. And they would end up kicking a field goal, as the Seahawks will get the ball here. 1st and 10. 1 second remaining, just essentially getting some yardage. 2 spin moves by Marshawn Lynch, but that would do it for the first half, as the Seahawks will be down 13-7. but their upside could be good because they obviously did a decent job on their most recent drive. As the Seahawks are down 13-7 here, we look at the stats. In just about every category, the Rams are winning, essentially doubling our passing yards almost. And the Seahawks like to try and change some things up in the second half, as the Rams will start out with the ball on a 2nd and 10 on their own 20. Throwing to Jared Cook, he's going to pick up the reception and pick up 6. Moving to a 3rd and 4 on their own 26. 11:24 left in the third quarter. As it has just started, Foles dropping back to pass. He's throwing to his right, and Gurley gets out of bounds. A huge break for the Seahawks. It could have been easily a first down. And now, here come the Seahawks on their next possession, able to pick up 8, and it's a first down. 1st and 10 now. Wilson drops back to pass. He's going to find Jimmy Graham to the right side of the field, moving to the 40, the 30, the 20. He's able to get down to the 19 of the St. Louis Rams territory. 2nd and 10 now on their 19. Wilson drops back to pass. He's finding Luke Wilson. The Wilson-to-Wilson connection is alive here in this one. The Seattle Seahawks get back on the board on their first drive in the second half, as it's a touchdown to Luke Wilson. The Wilson-to-Wilson connection is once again here. Yes, you do see that little screen mess up there. That's on both ends. Not really sure what happened, as this second half actually gave me a issue. I had to re-render the video, make it a different kind of file. It wouldn't go in Vegas, but here we are. 3rd and 3 now on their own 30. It's handed off to Gurley again, who's been absolutely amazing, flawless in this game, but he had 2 flaws there on that drive alone. 39 now on our own 30. Wilson drops back to pass. It's almost intercepted. I don't know what the lineman is doing there, and that would do it for our drive. It was a quick 3 and out on their own 25. Now the Rams 1st and 10. It's handed off to Todd Gurley. It's fumbled, and Nick Foles will pick it up, and it's a positive gain of 2 yards. Nobody was there to pick up the fumble. Great awareness by Nick Foles to be able to pick up that fumble and make sure that it wasn't causing a great momentum builder for the Seahawks. I've said momentum a few times in this video, and the Seattle Seahawks will like to do something on the rest of this drive as they start out decently well. It would have been great to get that fumble. 2nd and 8 now on their own 27. Foles, he's going to find Todd Gurley, who picks up the reception. Todd Gurley is going down the field. I've been missing tackles a lot lately, and I do not know why. 1st and 8 now. The Rams on the Seattle Seahawks 48, handing off to Trey Mason. His first positive run of the day goes for 13. 1st and 10 now. They're on the Seattle's 35. It's 4:35 remaining in the third quarter. Moving to a 2nd and 11 now after a loss of 1. This one is going to be a play action. Wagner is able to get to the quarterback. Nick Foles is sacked. The first sack of the day for Wagner, his 6th tackle of the day. Moving to a 3rd and 18 now. Foles running the play action once again. Throwing to the left. It's caught by Brian Quick right in front of Jeremy Lane's eyes. 1st and 10 now on Seattle 17. This one is handed off to Todd Gurley. He's taking Cliff Averill for a few yards and able to take it a extra 5-8 yards. Pickup of 12. Handing off to Trey Mason. Trey Mason will get into the end zone. His best drive of the day for Trey Mason. And the Rams get back out on top as a 2-point conversion is coming from them, in which they will be getting ready for that, as we will be getting ready as well, trying to stop them. 2-point conversion here. I'm using Frank Clark on here, almost jumping off sides. And here comes Frank Clark on the right side. Frank Clark able to get the sack. Something we don't see much of from Frank Clark here. He hasn't had many downs to play. On our next drive now on our own 26, this one's thrown to Jermaine Kearse. He picks up about 22 on the play. Moving to our own 45 now after a loss of 3 on a previous play. If Marshawn Lynch is getting the ball and getting the first down. 1st and 10 now. We're on the St. Louis Rams 41, handing off to Marshawn Lynch again. And Marshawn Lynch will take this one to the Rams 21 for a pickup of 20. Moving to a 1st and 10 now. Play action. Wilson rolling out to his right, rolling out to his left, finding Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham is able to get the ball and take it to the 2-yard line as the Seahawks will end out the third quarter with a 19-yard pickup. And we are getting ready for the 4th here, 3rd and goal. Changing the play is Russell Wilson. On their 3, Wilson rolling out to his right. He's going to take it himself. He sees a lane and is able to take it into the end zone. And the Seattle Seahawks are able to get on the board once again. And they are able to do what the Rams just did on their previous drive. But now they're going to go for a 2-point conversion of their own. because they would like to make this at least a field goal game rather than to the point where they can score a field goal. That line looks impenetrable, but it's able to be a great job by Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks offense, able to call a play that works, and the Seattle Seahawks will convert the 2-point conversion. Foles dropping back to pass here. He is just, what is Cam Chancellor doing? He's just allowing Foles to just go outside to the right and pick up 6. A 2nd and 4 now on their own 28. This one's thrown to Trey Mason. Trey Mason will be tackled in the middle of the field, but not before a 19-yard pickup. This one is thrown to Tavon Austin, the guy who was a great player in the last real game with that punt return touchdown. 2nd and 2 now on Seattle's 45. The Rams handing it off to Trey Mason, who is stuffed behind the line by Bobby Wagner and Brandon Bain. 3rd and 1 on Seattle's 44. 8:26 remains in this game. Britt, the man in motion. Foles drops back to pass. It's a halfback screen. It's thrown to Todd Gurley, and Todd Gurley is able to get the first down. It's a huge hit by Sherman, but a first down is picked up. 1st and 10 now on Seattle's 37. Foles getting ready to call another play here. He drops back to pass. He's looking around, still looking around, and this one's over the head of Bobby Wagner. If he clicks Y, if I click Y, that's probably an interception. 2nd and 6 now. Britt, the man in motion. Time is running out, but there's in red zone position. Great field position when this one is caught over the middle left side of the field. 1st and goal now on the 1. Handing off to Trey Mason into the end zone, and the Rams are able to score a touchdown again, and the Rams will take the lead as they will make this a 26-22 game with just about 5.5 minutes left here in this one. Seahawks 1st and 10 on their own 37. The first play, Wilson drops back to pass. He's finding Chris Matthews. Chris Matthews is able to take this the distance all the way, and just like that, the Seattle Seahawks rebound with a touchdown of their own. 1 play, 1 touchdown, and the Seattle Seahawks are able to go, I believe, 63 yards after a good Tyler Lockett punt or kickoff return. Great job by Chris Matthews getting in front of the corner and able to juke out or kind of run away from the safety. And the Seahawks are looking in good position here. But then again, the Rams haven't stopped on offense whatsoever. A 29-26 game. 5:41 remains in the fourth quarter and in this game. This one's thrown to a wide open Bailey. And Bailey is able to make the reception, moving to Seattle's 45. Now on Seattle's 44. 2nd and 10. This one's going to be off the helmet of the lineman. Moving to a 3rd and 10. 4:23. Foles dropped back to pass. He's looking around. He's going to find his man, Todd Gurley. It's to the Seattle Seahawks 38. Here comes the field goal. 4th and 3. This one ties it up. This one is up. It is just wide to the right off the goal post, and the Seahawks will get the ball in pretty good field position on their own 45. And all of a sudden, the Rams are trying to find some answers, trying to figure out what just happened here, as all of a sudden, they're giving away their lead after being up 10-0. It is now 29-26. It's been a 29-16 outburst by the Seattle Seahawks. As here come the Seahawks, moving the field down the field, trying to run some time off that clock. 1st and 10 now with 3 minutes left in this one. It's another decent run by Marshawn Lynch. This one handing off to Robert Turbin. Robert Turbin is able to pick up a first down. It's a 3rd and 7 now after 2 timeouts are called. We're on their 30. Lynch will be getting the handoff. It's handed off to Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn Lynch trying to get it up the middle and get that first down. Will settle for a field goal. Moving to 26-32 now on their own 19. Foles dropping back to pass. He's finding Kenny Britt. It's going to be fumbled. A huge hit by Earl Thomas. I don't know why he's not blocking there, but a huge hit by Earl Thomas. The first fumble recovery of the day, or the fumble, basically his first fumble recovery for Bobby Wagner here in this game. A great job by the Seahawks, and that will essentially capitalize this victory off. And the Seahawks will be getting ready here to go 15-0. And the Seahawks fans are definitely appreciative of them going undefeated at home. But there's still time left. We're still being kind of crazy here. A fumble could happen. With 1 second remaining, 3rd and 6. We're rubbing it into the Hall of Fame CPU with a halfback screen. Marshawn Lynch takes it the distance into the end zone. I hope you enjoyed this video. The Seahawks win 39-26. The Rams fall to 8-7, while the Seahawks will move to a perfect 15-0. With the Cardinals left on their schedule, who are 2-13. So we'll see who comes out on top on that one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave me a like, a comment, and possibly subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.